We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Francisco Giants. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Peter Solomon gets the start for San Francisco in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
Batting third.
Digging in, Eddie James, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. That ball hit high and deep. Stretch, stretch. You can put it on the board. Yes! So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Coming to the plate now, Israel Pineda, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Masters stands at first with one out. Taylor made to short, 6. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. All set for the start of the fourth, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Eddie James.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. All right, so time for the Giants' Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are playing very well in the upper minors.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eddie James.
In now, Eddie James. That ball hit high and deep. Stretch, stretch. You can put it on the board. Yes! Three-run home run down the line and right. His second home run of the game as the Diamondbacks have taken a 4-1 lead. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before. And you can add one more home run onto this already impressive number. Leading off the inning, Bernardo Santos. And they'll need him to get something going here. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. To the right. Reined in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So coming to the plate, Eddie James. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last.
That ball hit high and deep. Stretch, stretch. You can put it on the board. Yes! A solo shot here to left. His third home run of the ball game. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, you have a great night in hockey, you score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Bernardo Santos. And gets this one down. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first. Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of the series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
5-2, the final score tonight. The Arizona Diamondbacks rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Felipe Cruz earns win number 7 on the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Luis Ojeda wraps it up for the save, his 8th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks. 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Giants, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Francisco Giants. Giants baseball is next.
Hey, Ed. I've been looking for you. What? You're a big garbage bag.
Jonas Blanco will
Big
be
garbage
on the
bag.
bump for
Black
game
garbage
2 of the
bag,
series.
white,
Dan
clear
Plesac,
garbage
what do you
bag.
got?
Hey, you take a
big
look at
one.
that ERA. That's a little
You have any more
bloated
left
right
or no?
now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard liner to center field. Marsh is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. At the plate, Eddie James, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Eddie.
Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A solo shot here to left, so his remarkable season continues, and the Diamondbacks claw back into this one. It's now a 3-1 ball game. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Striding in, Kent Masters.
Right fielder.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So he'll hold on at first following the single to right. Make it 2 hits for him here. So in now for San Francisco, Brandon Marsh is working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Good lead off at second there, now the pit. Grounded up the first baseline, scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Eddie James.
Did you get lost? Oh, I thought I was
Bouncer to the left side. Dig. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Striding into the box, Eddie James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Runner at first here, one man out.
Let her rip right here.
On the ground is short. This could be two. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the seventh. Get up and stretch. It's the Giants 6 and the Diamondbacks. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Jake Shiner. The 1-2. Gonna be a drag bunt. He gets it down. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well, you know, he had a good...
Digging in once again, Brandon Marsh. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He'll hunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he is out on the tag. Another good inning for the Giants. Who's got it better than those folks right there? Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
8-3 tonight. The San Francisco Giants took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jonas Blanco notches his third win of the year. Jimmy Wood couldn't work out of the third inning, taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants, 8 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Francisco Giants. It's time for Giants baseball. Next. Number 73 gets the start for San Francisco in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. That ball hit high and deep. Stretch. You can put it on the board. Yes! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. So his remarkable season continues, and Arizona moves out in front now 2-0. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Now at the plate, Brandon Marsh. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
The center fielder.
Runners on first with 1 down. Soft liner to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hit.
Stepping in, Brandon Marsh, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 2-2. Ready to take his hacks again, Eddie James, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
First delivery to him on the way. Right side, hit hard. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Coming to the plate now, Joe Rizzo, and a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. The 1-2. Popped up. Santos is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Julian Ortega, and he can give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over.
Just about set to go here as the Giants come to bat in the 3rd inning. And San Francisco fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. Entering the day's action, they rank in the upper echelon of teams in their league in on-base percentage and not striking out. Now, you might think those two go hand in hand, but that's not always the case. As one of their coaches told me, some teams are too patient. They get themselves in bad counts and have a hard time putting the ball in play. We want our guys.
Into the box, Eddie James. He singled his last time up. Now here it comes. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Find the ball, find the ball.
Throw into second. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double. Now at the plate, Jeffrey Ramos.
Now batting, left field.
5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Runner breaks for third. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. So stepping in, Joe Rizzo. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. He loses him on ball 4.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning double play is now in order.
Julian Ortega.
This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Giants 2. Eddie James will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
Pitch on the way.
Yeah, you got that one. Oh, boy.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Ready now, Jeffrey Ramos. He was a ground out victim last time up. And there he goes towards second. And he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning.
Now batting. Third base.
Standing in, Joe Rizzo. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A bouncer to the left side. And he'll get in there safely. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Oh, and it misses ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitch.
So standing in, Eddie James, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. This is line to left, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. The D-backs scored 10 runs on the way to victory. George Torres wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for the ballgame tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 10 runs, 13 hits.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Francisco Giants. Get ready for Giants baseball next. Dominic Karlik, a right-hander out of the state of Oregon, gets the ball in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Pineda shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. D-backs are down on 4 pitches, and now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Stepping into the box, Dominic Karlik. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Dominic.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. For a base hit here as he gets this one down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Digging in, Eddie James. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
He's running. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. On the move again from first. This is pulled into right, but the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first?
Absolutely jumped all over it.
Ready for another shot now. Eddie James, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Let it rip up there. Let's go.
He hits it high. He hits it deep. It is out of here. Two-run shot to straightaway center, so his remarkable season continues, and it's a 5-3 game now.
He's in fucking less than 2 hours ago. Wow.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket, runs scored and ribbies.
Next to bat for the Giants, Bo Bichette. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. On his way on, but this is popped up. James is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Ready to take his hacks again, Eddie James, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And he fouls this one off.
Section. That frozen, Herman.
Hey, one pitch right here. Come on now. Nope, that's foul.
Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Hey, let it fly. Let's go. Right here.
Line hard. Foul.
Hey, stick to your plan up there, kid. Get your pitch.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
There you go. Find the ball. Get down. Slide.
Throw won't get him. And he's safe.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
Come on, let it fly right.
At the plate, Jeffrey Ramos. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
The batter, the third baseman.
Runner's on his way to third. On the ground to the left side. And that is through into left field. A base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it 7-5 now.
Boy, Dero, talk about so close, but yet so...
Ready for another chance, Eddie James, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Come on, big. Hey, let it fly. Oh, did it one time. Here you go.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Bernardo Santos. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Ground to the right side. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Francisco. They lead it 7-5.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
7-5, how today's comes to an end. The Giants put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Dominic Karlik earns the win, his second. Matt Manning struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Cleveland Rodriguez records the save, his 10th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the Victoria.